Hello! Welcome to World Fact Finder. In this episode, we will discuss 100 mind-blowing, random, and interesting facts about literally everything too weird to be true, Part 21. Let's get started. Number 1. Future King Henry V was struck in the face by an arrow in his first battle leading soldiers. Rather than leaving the field, he reportedly stated that he would rather die than stain his soldierly reputation by flight. He was 16 at that time. Number 2. A city in Texas renamed itself to Dish, Texas, in order to receive free Dish satellite service for 10 years. Number 3. Harvey Weinstein, when was put in charge of the American release of the Japanese anime Princess Mononoke, tried to make significant cuts. In response, a Studio Ghibli producer sent him a real samurai sword with a simple, stark message attached to the blade: no cuts. Number 4. The Hercules beetle, despite weighing only 100 grams, can lift 8 kilograms, making it one of the proportionally strongest animals in the world. Number 5. There is a clock being built inside of a mountain that is designed to tick for 10,000 years and play a unique melody that never repeats itself. Number 6. Tara Strong, the voice actress for Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls, has done 573 other credited voice roles, including Timmy Turner from The Fairly Odd Parents, Dill Pickles from The Rugrats, and Omi from Xiaolin Showdown. Number 7. The 2001 video game Ghost Recon takes place during a fictional 2008 Russian invasion of Georgia country. In reality, Russia would actually invade Georgia that year. Number 8. Heath Ledger kept a Joker diary. In it, he wrote as the Joker, and included a list of things he believed the Joker would find funny, including blind babies, geniuses with brain damage, and sombreros. Number 9. During World War II, a Soviet pilot named Alexei Marasyev was shot down by Germans. He dragged himself for 18 days to Soviet-controlled territory. After having his legs amputated, he learned how to fly with prosthetics and returned to combat. Number 10. The cardboard box was inducted into the National Toy Hall of Fame in 2005. Number 11. When the leading emergency asthma medication albuterol's patent expired, the patent-holding pharmaceutical companies lobbied to have their own inhalers banned based on environmental issues, allowing them to file a new patent and continue to monopolize the market. Number 12. Ali Brosh's Hyperbole and a Half comic on depression is considered one of the best contemporary portraits of the condition by psychologists. Number 13. Spain's Paralympic basketball team were ordered to return their gold medals won in Sydney in 2000 after nearly all of their players were found to have no disability. Number 14. The population of Ireland still hasn't returned to what it was before the potato famine. Number 15. The British government's advisor on illegal drugs was fired in 2009 after arguing that ecstasy and LSD were less dangerous than alcohol and tobacco. Number 16. It is safe to eat the stickers that are on fruit, and the glue used to put them on is actually food grade. Number 17. In 2005, an inexperienced trader at a Japanese bank tried to sell one share of JCOM stock for 610,000 yen. He accidentally sold 610,000 shares for $1 each, the equivalent of selling $3 billion worth of shares for the price of $5,000. Number 18. In the fallout with Don King, Mike Tyson discovered a fan club that had been hidden from him for years. Among the fan letters was one from a boy dying of cancer, asking for a phone call. Mike called immediately, but was a year too late. He broke down and cried. Number 19. In 1795, As composer Joseph Haydn conducted the premiere of his 102nd Symphony, the audience pressed forward out of their seats to get closer to the famous composer. Moments later, a chandelier crashed to the floor where the seats had emptied, killing no one and giving this piece the name The Miracle. Number 20. There is an abandoned 120-year-old concert hall buried underground in the middle of downtown Boston. Number 21. According to a Japanese poll in the year 2000, the Japanese believe that their best invention of the 20th century was instant noodles. Number 22. Dr. Gay Hitler, son of George Washington Hitler, was a local dentist in Circleville, Ohio, and served the community from 1922 through 1946. Many roads in the area still contain the word Hitler through this family. Number 23. The Turkish government denies that the persecution of Armenians can be referred to as genocide, despite the fact that the term genocide was coined in 1943 by Raphael Lemkin, specifically to describe the killing of the Armenians by the Ottoman Turks. Number 24. The term hipster originated in the 1940s and was used to describe jazz aficionados characterized by their dress, slang, use of cannabis and other drugs, relaxed attitude, sarcastic humor, self-imposed poverty, and relaxed sexual codes. Number 25. The original word for bear, the animal, has been lost. Superstitious people in medieval times thought that saying the ferocious animal's name would summon it, so they used a euphemism that meant the brown one, bear. The original word was never recorded, so it remains a mystery. Number 26. Professional bowling involves different, specific oil patterns on the lanes that the bowler must figure out, as it affects the performance of the ball, adding an unperceivable level of difficulty to the sport. Number 27. The first British spy known as 007 was Dr. John Dee in 1560. Queen Elizabeth called him My Eyes. Number 28. A Catholic bishop named Robert Grosseteste described the birth of the universe in an explosion and the crystallization of matter to form stars and planets in a set of nested spheres around Earth in 1225 AD, about 4 centuries before Newton proposed gravity and 7 centuries before the Big Bang Theory. Number 29. Herpes can immunize you against the bubonic plague. Number 30. There was an all-black regiment in World War I that the Germans feared so much that they called them the Harlem Hellfighters. They never lost an inch of ground, and none of them was ever captured. Number 31. Harvard earns enough money on interest from its endowment that it could offer free tuition to all students and still make a profit on the interest. Number 32. France lost so many workers during its failed attempt to dig the Panama Canal that for a time their project's main source of income was selling the corpses, pickled in brine water, to medical schools all over the world as cadavers. Number 33. The Lakota people, indigenous people of North and South Dakota, have been trying to claim independence in the longest legal battle in history, more than 160 years, with the United States. Number 34. The very first time when DNA fingerprinting evidence was used in a criminal case, its use cleared a teenage suspect of a murder he had confessed to under intense grilling. Number 35. The richest man in history was Musa Saffines, 1312–1337, of Mali in Africa. He went on the pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 with his procession that is reported to have included 60,000 men, 12,000 slaves, who each carried 4-pound gold bars, heralds dressed in silks, who bore gold staffs, organized horses, and handled bags. Also, there were 80 camels, which varying reports claim carried between 50 and 300 pounds of gold dust each. He gave away so much of gold to the poor and spent so much on souvenirs that he caused superinflation and devalued the metal for the next decade in the region. Number 36. In the late 1980s, Iraq began building the largest artillery piece in history, a gun that could have put satellites into orbit and conceivably hit any spot on the planet. However, the mysterious assassination of its Canadian designer and the First Gulf War ended the project. Number 37. Michael Jordan said the greatest part of playing for the U.S. Olympic team was learning the weaknesses of his teammates for when they returned to the NBA. Number 38. In 5 years, Jahangir Khan, squash player from Pakistan, played 555 consecutive squash matches, maintaining an unbeaten run the entire time. During this winning streak, he won the International Squash Players Association Championship without losing a single point. Number 39. 12% of Quebec is freshwater, which is 3% of all of the world's freshwater. Quebec holds only 0.1% of the world's population. Number 40. PG-13 movies are allowed exactly one non-sexual fuck, 2 or more, and the film automatically receives an R rating. Number 41. Leonardo da Vinci may have written backward, not for secrecy, but because he was left-handed, and it was easier for him to do so. Number 42. Shakira was banned from her school choir because her music teacher didn't think she could sing and sounded like a goat. Number 43. Uranus is the coldest planet in our solar system, even though Neptune is farther from the Sun. Number 44. Tarahumara group of Native Americans in Mexico are capable of running 200 miles in one session and hunt by running their prey to death. Number 45. There is a nocebo effect, a negative variant of the placebo effect. It can make someone physically suffer from side effects that don't exist. Number 46. If you shine a black light on a person with vitiligo, the depigmenting skin condition Michael Jackson had, their skin will glow yellow, green, or blue. Number 47. Bicycles have no speed limits in the UK, but you can get charged with cycling furiously. Number 48. The last duel in Canada was between 2 men in 1837. After one shot the other, he fainted. The person who shot was seized by horror that he had killed the other one. The guns were also loaded with blanks. Number 49. Texas abolished the last meal for death row inmates after a prisoner ordered a 10-course meal, including 2 chicken fried steaks, a triple cheeseburger, and a pound of barbecue meat, and then turned it down, saying he wasn't hungry. Number 50. Animators and visual effects artists for Disney's Frozen were sent to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, to experience walking, running, and falling in deep snow. Both male and female personnel tried on long skirts to see how they interacted with the snow. Number 51. Pixar credits its success to its anti-Disney approach of no songs, no happy village, and no love story. Number 52. It takes at least 8 bees all their life to make 1 single teaspoonful of honey. Number 53. The disclaimer, "No animals were harmed during the making of this film," can be put on movies, even if animals died during the production, as long as cameras weren't rolling at the time. Number 54. When Coca-Cola announced the return of Coke's original formula in 1985, ABC News interrupted General Hospital to break the story. Number 55. If you die homeless or with no money in New York City, you are buried by prisoners on Hart Island in a mass grave, up to 1,000 per grave for children and 50 for adults, with one exception, Special Child Baby 1, 1985, the first child to die of AIDS in New York City. Number 56. After the fall of Berlin in World War II, so many rapes occurred that over 100,000 births in the city were believed to be the result of rape. Number 57. For the Guinness World Records, it is required in the guidelines of all large food-type records that the item be fully edible and distributed to the public for consumption to prevent food wastage. Number 58. A volcanologist died at an observation camp when Mount St. Helens erupted. Helens exploded in 1980. He had agreed for one day to fill in for a colleague who was rotating out a third scientist based at the camp. The man rotated out died 11 years later, during the Mount Unzen, Japan, eruption. Number 59. There is actually a law in Arizona called the Stupid Motorist Law. States that any motorist who becomes stranded after driving around barricades to enter a flooded stretch of roadway may be charged for the cost of his/her rescue. Number 60. Alan Stacey, a Formula One driver, was killed when a bird flew into his face during a race in 1960. Number 61. During the Vietnam War, a U.S. task force known as Tiger Force routinely cut off the ears of its victims to make necklaces from them. Number 62. You can change your testosterone and cortisol levels by changing body language and acting more alpha. Number 63. It's possible to replace a lost thumb with a toe, and that the first successful toe-to-thumb transplant was performed in 1964 on a rhesus monkey. The first human was 1972. Number 64. After an ant colony is well established and has enough resources to spare, winged ants start to emerge. Number 65. The sailor's handshake is a special handshake that can detect if a potential partner has syphilis. Number 66. A surrogate mother gestated an anonymous donor embryo for a married couple. During the pregnancy, this couple divorced and were found not to be the child's legal parents. Despite that 6 people were involved in her production, the child was deemed by the court to be parentless. Number 67. Daniel Webster, who ran for president and lost 3 times, declined the vice presidency twice, thinking it a worthless office. Both presidents who offered it later died in office, meaning that if he had accepted, he would have become president after all. Number 68. A study has found that Asian men are found to be less attractive than men of other races. Even Asian women rated men of other races as more attractive than Asian men. Number 69. Harare, Zimbabwe, is one of the most expensive cities due to its citizens switching to US dollars as currency. They are so used to Zimbabwe money with very high values that being charged $20 for a haircut seems a good deal, as people do not have an outsider concept of the real value of the dollar. Number 70. Although Martin Luther King Jr. was only 39 at the time of his death, autopsy results revealed he had the heart of a 60-year-old. Doctors believed this was a result of stress. Number 71. The Soviet Union did not admit that a reactor had exploded at Chernobyl until nearly 3 days after radiation from the disaster set off alarms at a nuclear plant in Sweden, 1,000 kilometers away. Number 72. Astronomer Percival Lowell believed that he was the first person to observe canals on Venus, but because of a faulty adjustment of the eyepiece of his telescope, he was, in fact, looking at the blood vessels in his own eye. Number 73. A Croatian man, Frane Silak, escaped death several times throughout the mid-1900s, including, but not limited to, falling out of an airplane, being hit by a bus, and swerving off a road and over a cliff to avoid an auto accident. In 2003, he purchased his first lottery ticket and won. Number 74. George R.R. Martin bought the first ticket to the first Comic-Con in 1964. Number 75. A British man was so fed up with cold callers, he set up his own premium rate number which he asked them to call instead, netting him around £7 a month. Number 76. The woman who founded Mother's Day later tried to have it abolished because by 1920 it had become too commercialized. Number 77. Old NYC subway cars are dumped into the Atlantic Ocean to help build an artificial reef to serve as a habitat for marine life. Number 78. A man blinked a book. Jean-Dominique Bauby, who suffered from the locked-in syndrome, could control only his left eyelid. By blinking his eye, he slowly dictated one alphabetic character at a time, and, by doing so, was able to write his memoirs, The Diving Bell and the Butterfly. Number 79. Mussolini was expelled from school when he was 10 for stabbing a classmate. He did the same thing at his next school. Number 80. There is a sea snail that wears a suit of iron-plated armor. It is the only known animal to use iron sulfide as skeletal material. Number 81. Weird Al intended to parody the Beatles' Free as a Bird on his album Bad Hair Day. Paul McCartney gave permission for the parody, but since John Lennon wrote the song, he passed the decision on to Yoko Ono, who said no. Number 82. In 2013, during his trial for bestiality, Paul Lovell was asked why he decided to have sex with a sheep. He said he turned his attention to the sheep after a cow rejected his advances for fellatio. The jury erupted in laughter. Number 83. The screenwriter for the movie Cast Away stranded himself on an island for research, and when a volleyball washed up on shore, it became the inspiration for Wilson. Number 84. The name of Yoda's race and his home world are never mentioned in any film, book, or media. He is officially said to be of a species unknown. Number 85. Bluetooth was named after Harold Bluetooth, who was the king of Denmark 1,000 years ago. The Bluetooth logo is made from the Nordic runes of his initials. Number 86. The galaxy M100 is so far away that if beings from there were to look at Earth right now, they would be watching the real-time extinction of the dinosaurs. New number 87. Dialysis machines are actually really pretty simple. The first one ever was kludged together out of beer cans, a washing machine, and sausage casings. Number 88. It used to be compulsory for figure skaters to slowly trace precise, intricate shapes into the ice to be inspected by judges for scoring. Hence, the name figure skating. Number 89. Russian special services still use typewriters to avoid online surveillance. Number 90. The first ever cloned sheep was named after Dolly Parton because Dolly is derived from a mammary gland cell, and we couldn't think of a more impressive pair of glands than Dolly Parton's. Number 91. Christian Bale turned down the role of James Bond, saying, "I've already played a serial killer." Number 92. There has only ever been one successful shoot-down of an F-117A stealth plane in 1999 during the NATO bombing of former Yugoslavia. The pilot ejected safely. Since then, the U.S. pilot and Serb that shot him down have become good friends. Number 93. In contrast to the Royal Navy, Royal Marines and Royal Air Force, the British Army does not include Royal in its title because, after a historic struggle between Parliament and monarchy, the British Army has always been answerable to Parliament and the British people, rather than the monarch. Number 94. Oktoberfest started off as a wedding reception for a prince in Bavaria in 1810, and the newlyweds enjoyed it so much that they suggested making it an annual event. Number 95. After a Soviet hostage was found dead in 1986, KGB agents castrated the nephew of the hostage-taker and sent the severed organs, as well as a list of other known family members, to the hostage-taker. The remaining Soviet hostages were quickly released. Number 96. There is a creature with the ability to neutralize almost all poisons, even from creatures it has never encountered. One day, this ability might be utilized by humans. This creature is called the opossum. Number 97. During World War II, German Field Marshal Erwin Rommel would often personally pilot a reconnaissance aircraft over the battle to view the situation. Although Rommel did not have a pilot's license, his skill with machinery made him a competent pilot, and none of the Luftwaffe officers had the nerve to stop him. Number 98. Icelanders can easily read Old Norse, a dead language that was spoken in Scandinavia over 1,000 years ago, because written Icelandic has changed so little. Number 99. Sean Connery was offered to play for Manchester United, but chose to decline it and move on to the film industry. Number 100. Nazi soldiers burned civilians alive in the town of Oradour-sur-Glane during World War II. Charles de Gaulle ordered that the ruins not be removed, and the empty town still exists as it was in June 1944. Thanks for watching. Like and comment if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and activate notifications so you don't miss the next interesting facts. See you in our next video.